Hey everyone, I have another success story for you today. This is an interview with one of my students, Nev and I. He went from losing $75,000 in one night to now having a consistent win rate of over 80% for 4 months. His latest month was actually 91%, but that was after we recorded this interview. So he's a prime example of someone who really changed their life and trading around, going from losing streaks, gambling, high amounts on leverage, stress, anxiety, to now having a consistent strategy that has made him money over hundreds of trades. Transparently, I share these videos so you guys can see what's possible, get motivated, and look to join the mentorship yourself someday so we can help make you a consistently profitable trader. Enjoy the interview.
Hey, Nevzat, great to have you here. Great to see you. Before we jump in and begin today, I'd love to hear a bit about your history with regards to trading.
Hi, Koroush. It's nice to speak with you again. Well, my trading, like most of the people, started with the pandemic in COVID times when we were sitting at home thinking about what we're going to do, how we're going to survive with the expenses. Uh, I start with buying some spot, and then I started to follow some social media accounts. Obviously, I had no idea about trading. I didn't know about anything about technical analysis or kind of any information about the cryptocurrencies. It was just like a pure instinct saying everything is going down. Probably in some point there will be a recovery, and I want to use the advantage of this situation. Then obviously you see people part of the community, they don't have good intentions about people, and they just use the people because they don't have knowledge. It's just like fake pump groups or
Mm,
shilling coins living on people. And also, when I started to get interested in technical analysis, I try to learn as much as I can, but it become overwhelming. Obviously, I didn't have proper risk management rules. I didn't have proper restrictions. So yeah, it is something like this. And then yeah, my trading journey exactly started like this. And obviously, then I start trading leverage, which was a big mistake,
yeah.
like most people. The only part always have kind of that caution on me. So even in the worst case situation, because spot buying very early, even when I was losing money, I always lost from profit. But when I
Hmm.
realized this can't go like this, and it was just a lucky shot, I decided to join the mentorship. So I will have some structure plans, some risk management, and more professional and more experienced people to guide me.
Mm. So I'd love to hear more about what was happening before, because you said you were starting to give back profits. Why? Was it a pump and dump route? Was it just using leverage? Was it no risk management? What caused you to lose profit, and how much did you lose,
Well,
if you don't mind me asking?
okay, I will tell. Well, first of all, I lost $75,000 in one night.
In
But
one night?
in one night, the
Wow.
first the first crash, because I was over trading, and when I'm saying I'm not joking about over trading, I had like maybe 80 or 90 leverage trades were open.
80 or 90 individual trades.
Yes, yes, yes. So
I can't even name 90 coins off the top of my head right now.
don't get me wrong. I even was paying an application to follow different exchanges for your different leverage trades to see on one screen, and then I made it solvers from that one screen. I had like 7 or 8 or 10 down below, so I have to switch the pages to see my trades. Like I was over trading that ridiculously. It's not only because being overconfident or find myself capable of, also now with the after some training in this course, I realized I was opening that amount of trades because if you open 80 trades, obviously at least 10 or 15 of them will be on profit, even
Yeah.
though others were in loss. So you kind of find a balance or kind of relieve yourself, saying, oh, okay, I have some lost trades, but also I have winning trades, and if one pumps very well, then I can recover the loss of other one, which
Yeah.
is like a perfect risk management to lose money.
Oh man, so I've never heard of someone having 90 trades open at once, and uh, also it's actually quite difficult. Like you were losing money in a very difficult way. It was probably just easier to go for one trade or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So Nev, Zap, how long did this go on for?
Well, obviously, this I started like collecting March 2020, and 2021. I think it was April or May, the first crash.
Yeah,
Up to first crash, I didn't have any problem. Literally, like I was just enjoying the ride because that time of period gives you opportunity. Even you do mistakes, it was recovered
mm,
very quickly. You didn't get punished by the market with your mistakes because even something fall down 10%, next day it was pumping 20%. So you know, so with first crash and with that one loss, with total amount, because and I never forget that night. Like I was literally trying to close everything, then I find the button close all trades on with one button, and then some of the exchange closed, some of them didn't close.
yeah.
So yeah, so after that I start searching how can I improve myself and not to make mistakes again. And also in that time period I realized, if you give your time, if you give your effort, this market also can benefit you and reward you very well. And
Yeah.
even if I can find flexibility and peace in my life, and then I can change my lifestyle, even if I want to change my location, if I get better I can do this. That's one of the things. That's why I started also.
Did you not have peace when this was happening? Was it stressful, or what was it emotionally
No,
like?
it is obviously stressful because I didn't have enough knowledge and guidance before. I was literally jumping everything, like a person from social media saying a coin, oh, this is using for this is very good, and then
Yeah.
this will be here. Okay, mate, I have money, and that money didn't come from my pocket. It is from my spot things, and then yeah, let's go and try. And B person saying B coin is coming here, we'll do this. Okay, mate, I don't have problem. I will take this, and all leverage. Like it's the crazy part is that because you know, yeah.
So heavy leverage, rough TA, multiple positions, overtrading, extreme stress, then copying influencer signals, which is one of my least favorite ones because it's such a common thing where people
Yeah.
just think they can make money copying other traders. Okay, you're in this position. How did you find out that the mentorship program even existed?
Well, you are one of the guys I started to follow on social media, and after some point, seeing what things are going on, you realize some are worthy and valuable to keep following, and some of them you just take it out from your timeline.
Mm.
And you were always on my timeline, and I was watching your YouTube videos. I was listening your advices, but I was only listening. I wasn't doing on track. So, so yeah. So when you say, when I see on your social media account saying, okay, guys, I have this kind of mentorship, I said, at least this guy will be like, even though I don't know you personally, this guy, because up to this time, he didn't try to hurt people. And he always tried to give his knowledge. He always tried to share knowledge. And I said, let's go give a try. At the worst case situation, you know, we can make him shame, embarrass on the social media if he's not keeping his promise. Yeah.
And now here you are on a call with me.
Yeah. And then like I'm really glad I joined this mentorship. Like I can see the improvement so much on me.
Yeah. Did you have any doubts before you joined? Was there anything that almost made you say no? And why did you end up saying yes anyway? Because you said, worst case, I could just get angry on social media. But what other doubts did you have?
Well, obviously, yes, you are someone like I said, very
Yeah.
nice and sharing person. But on the other hand, I don't know you, so this might cause a doubt. But as I said, it, because I'm dealing with crypto, and crypto is part of always carrying a risk. So actually, I didn't have that much risk. I just said like, if the worst case scenario, I burn my entrance fee, and then
Yeah.
and I will promise myself, don't believe anyone from now on the social media.
Hmm.
But I'm glad you didn't break this feeling. So yeah.
Amazing. So Nevzat, where's your trading at now?
Well, I had such a big improvements in my trading. As you know, I will say, because I know you are checking my monthly reviews. The first thing, the most big improvement is, if you remember, probably in my first 3 months in the beginning, I probably the worst student in the class. Like scalping, 1 minute time frames, all the knowledge in my brain, and all the people I followed before saying scalping is so bad, it is so harmful, it is not worth to risk everything. And I was like so against scalping and 1 minute time frames. And I was thinking like, why these guys are pushing me? Are they trying to rob me and take my money? Why I feel like stupid? But then I realized this is not the case. The case is, it is not important what time frame you are trading. It is about your structured trade plan. It is about your risk management. It is about being consistent. Like everything, it took me some time. Maybe first 3 months was very difficult, as you know. Like I will be honest, I was swearing every day, all of you.
I didn't know it was that bad. That's crazy. So from one of the worst students to now, what's your win rate currently at for the last few months?
Fourth consecutive one over 80% win rate. I don't like to say this because this can turn out reverse very quickly,
So
but
you've
so
been saying that since month one, but it doesn't change, which I don't understand. It's fantastic. Amazing work on your end from one of the worst students to doing this consistently. What was the biggest change for you? What was the biggest change that actually shifted this? Because it sounds like you weren't enjoying the low time frame trading.
well, as I said, first I get rid of the stress of, oh, why these candles are so fast, or can I read this, or also higher time frames because of
Mm,
time executing. The candles are not changing much, so it is not affecting you mentally. You can take even a short position, and that
mm,
time the market can going up, but the 1 hour candle is still red, so you are not stressing. But try to do that in 1 minute candle. It is not working like that. You have to be
yeah.
the mental part. Yes, this is like one of the biggest benefits I get from this course, and also having access to any of you guys while having these difficulties change a lot of things. I don't know if you've seen, but a couple of months ago, because of my winning rate, I had a trade, which that's the first trade after a very long time, like I can say nearly a year. I literally sit in front of the screen 22 hours. It was
Wow.
it was just my ego. The money, you would see, it was very funny money if I even gonna lose. But because of I had that high winning rate, and I even didn't realize my ego pumped like that, and I was thinking I was a chill guy. And then I was explained by Spicy saying this situation called this tilting, which he gives me like the first paragraph of his explaining. I thought like Spicy was a doctor. He gave me all physical things, amygdala, blah blah, like saying things. I was reading like this, and then this how he explained me. It can affect anyone in any condition. What should I do with the as a precaution, or if it happens, what should I do? So this is a huge benefit because you have someone more experienced than you, and obviously they had the experience, everything you are having now, and you have access anytime, and they are telling you, "Don't worry, this is not a big deal. We can sort this, and this can happen to everyone." So this keeps you very relaxed and being in a good environment, and always for positive improvement. This is a huge benefit. Like, how many people can have this access? Only the people in the mentorship.
Well, I like to think there's nothing else like this in the crypto space right now.
Yeah, I think so. because after joining this mentorship, probably I don't check any more social media accounts. So like I just focus on what I am doing. I just focus on the group, chatting with people, sharing our experiences, sharing our struggles. It's another benefit, like, because crypto trading, especially if you are doing as like a part-time or full-time job, it's an isolated environment. And
Hmm.
if you don't have similar people around you, you also become a little bit lonely. But now we have a group, some virtual friends, all the time sharing our experiences, sharing our struggles. So I think everyone feels more normal now than being isolated.
It's amazing that you've managed to find that community, because it's something Spicy always says back when he was trading at Prop. Spicy, for anyone listening, is one of the coaches on our program. Uh, Finding traders who are where you want to be and having also traders ahead of you, it's the cheat code, because your learning accelerates. If you've got two traders, it's double the learning. If you've got four traders all looking at the market at the same time, learning together, trading the same style, you just get so much information, so much rapid, drastic improvement, so much support, everything you need in order to move forward. It's invaluable, and it's a lot more than four traders in the community.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you look at the life, any of the experiences are not cheap, even for time or money. So at least now I have, as a risk management, calculated fees. So I'm paying upfront and I'm taking the experiences all in the pack.
I'd much rather you learn from our mistakes than end up making your own expensive mistakes.
Yeah.
So, Nevzat, tell me about a technical thing that's changed with your trading that's really, really helped you that you got from the program.
Yeah. So because I didn't have a background and I started with the pandemic, obviously I use Google and some social media accounts about technical analysis, information, and getting to learn. But the thing, I was using too much indicators. I didn't know, like, I was mixing everything, because you follow some people, they are just using indicators. You follow some people, they are using harmonic or Elliott waves. You are checking another one, it's just using price action. And you try to create a hybrid model, which is not working very well. And then one of the things I realized in this program, I wasn't trading the price action, I was trading the indicators before I started this mentorship.
Mm.
Now I learn, I am trading and I'm using indicators to support my bias. I think this is a huge difference. Before I realized I was trading indicators, not the price action. And now I learned to trade the price action and using indicators as support my bias. This is a huge difference, because before you I realized, just if there is a crossover, okay, that's a green light for me to go trading. No, it is not. Like, that can be a lack, that can be a false signal, that can be anything. And also, I didn't have rules, like, I didn't have a time execution rule. Like, a trade can go for 2 months, sometimes in minus, sometimes in plus, but I didn't have any rules, and I was just hoping the best case scenario happens for me. Now I have a trade execution rules, I have a risk management, I have a time execution rules. Like, none of my trades, obviously because of my time frame now, and I get used to very much to 1 minute scalping trades, but none of my trades can pass 2 hours. This also gives me a peace of mind, because now I can live my life. When I go out, I don't have to think about, I have an open trade and check my phone, even sitting with my friends, not enjoying a food, all the time checking chats. No, I don't want to live my life like that. And now I have that rules, which also gives me flexibility. And also, I believe they make me profitable, because I'm more realistic now. I'm not thinking like, okay, I have a leverage trade. Now I will get 300% from this coin. It is not working like that. So, yeah.
Uh, Nothing makes me happier than to hear you go from trading 80 positions at once on leverage, stressed out of your mind, holding positions for 2 months, to now no trade lasts more than 2 hours. When you go out with your friends, it's goodbye trading, complete stress free, relaxed. Amazing. So that is pretty much everything I need to hear about your journey, Nevzat. I'm so happy you've managed to get to where you are now. If anyone's listening to this call and wondering, should I join this mentorship? Is this mentorship for me? What would you say to them?
Yes, go for it. Go for it. That will.
And why should they?
But as I said, everyone has different reasons. Everyone has different improvement style. But at the end, I can only tell things from my perspective and from my personal improvements. But what can I say? This is not like a predator scam group trying to take your money and things to turn worse for you. This is an environment, but obviously everyone should know this. Like, no one can help you if you don't want to help you yourself. No one can put the knowledge inside your brain unless you want to show the effort, sacrifice, and time for this course to help you. So if someone thinks like, okay, I will come and they will give me signals, they will give me, I don't know which indicators to use, they will give me this and that, I'm telling, please don't even try to waste your money, because you wouldn't find that here. Like that this course wouldn't cover this kind of expectations. Yes, we are sharing trading ideas with each other, but none of them is like kind of pushing others like, come on, let's join this. No, it's not working like that. Everything you will do to yourself first, and then the success and improvement come in time with the following exact guidance provided by you guys.
That's what I love to hear. Not just, yes, join, but join if this is for you, because it's not for the type of people you described or the type of people that are looking for the things you described there. Nevzat, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up this
No,
interview?
thank you for this conversation, and see you later.